Hi everybody, and welcome to this week's webcast. We are in the lovely Mercury retrograde period. I actually posted a video about what is Mercury retrograde yesterday on my Facebook and on YouTube. So if you're watching this from Facebook Live and you're like, hey, I want to know where I can get these videos instantly so I'm not missing out. Well, if you go to my YouTube and subscribe, which is Connection Beyond, you'll be getting each one as it comes up instantly, because once I put it on Facebook, then I put it right on YouTube. So, like I said, I made a video yesterday about what is Mercury retrograde. We're in the midst of it now, okay? And today, I could tell you guys, is a super frustrating day in the Mercury retrograde. So if you found that there were mistakes happening, you've had to put out a lot of fires today, if you found that there was a lot of confusion going on, just a very frustrating day, it's because this is one of we're following an eclipse. So on July 4th weekend, we actually had another eclipse, which, remember, I told you today was the day you guys had to make that internal decision by, because today is the day that window closes. So you have until the 11th, and that's given a little more leeway, but you pretty much should have come to your decisions about the crossroads that you're facing, whatever that may be in your life. You probably should have come to that internal decision by now. For today, okay, by the way, we're on the porch, okay? I know this is an office day. It's the retrograde, so things are a little bit different. I know we're not going according to routine, but I haven't done the porch. Every time in the past 2 weeks since the retrograde started, I haven't been able to do the porch because something came up in the retrograde. So I was like, you know what? Maybe it's time to do a porch and talk about what's going on. So whatever you're going through today, try not to attempt to resolve it, because it's just going to cause more frustration. Okay? Meaning, I have so many people call today, so many friends, family, so many things going on. And they're like, oh, this is going on. And no matter who you call to try to resolve it, it just seems like you can't get a clear answer today about something that's confusing or that has come up. Just to give an example about stuff that's going on with me and stuff that happens in a retrograde, like I was supposed to have, I bought something online. It was supposed to be returned. They were supposed to pick it up twice, last week and this week, and they didn't show up those 2 times. You could imagine the frustration. So right now, today, I want you guys to just chalk up the day. So wherever you are right now, if you're like frustrated about something business-wise, if you're frustrated about something relationship-wise, if you're frustrated about a company is not getting back to you, or there's something, like I'm getting my car fixed and they called me today. They've had it for a week and a half. It's supposed to be a 2-day service. They said, oh, the manufacturer sent us the wrong part. Now, like, and they never came and picked up the furniture today. So I was like, I could have gone into like a tailspin, because these are the things that are just so frustrating. You just can't get any clarification. And no matter how much you argue or you try to like really resolve an issue, it's not going to be resolved today. So for today, I want everybody to save yourself the mental anguish. And I just want you to chalk up the day and not try to solve anything today, or not try to get answers today, because it's only going to create confusion and you're not going to get any clarity. So just take the rest of the day. What is that, 5:30? Save yourself another 5 or 6 hours of torture and just chalk it up and just tell yourself nothing's really going to go right today. So I don't know if my hair is going right today. It's probably not, but anyway, the wind chimes behind me. So I'm hoping I moved the wind chime. So I'm hoping that when we're out on the porch here today, it might chime, because it is a little windy. So I'm hoping that you guys might hear the chime. I have some throw pillows back there. But because it's a retrograde, these throw pillows aren't permanent. This is temporary throw pillow. This is from the past throw pillow. So this is going to be another, this is going to be decorated. Okay. But for now, everything's temporary. All right. So the grill, that just came. So we have the grill. But that's not new grill. That's not a grill that I bought. That's a grill that came from somewhere else that was given to me. So it's a retrograde grill. All right. So just so you know, I'm adding to the porch as we're going along. So Michelle asks, should I call it a day and drink some wine? Well, you should call it a day. I don't know if you should drink some wine because the tendency today is to overindulge. So you might drink some wine and then try to resolve your problems, which could probably end up with you getting really embarrassed or something like that, or going a little too far, or something coming out of your mouth that you didn't want to say, or misunderstandings happening. So drinking a lot of wine today, it may have its consequences. So just be aware of that. The other thing is, I wanted to talk to you guys about the great division, okay, of souls right now. So this is something that you want to put all your practical frustrations away, and we're just going to talk about the great division of souls. Now, remember I told you up until this point that there's no middle ground spiritually. There's not going to be people in limbo at a middle vibration. You're either going to be at a low or high vibration. And a lot of people have been talking to me about this, and I've experienced this myself. You might find at this point that the inner work that you've done by being isolated for the past couple months, or having to face a lot of things yourself, or going through a lot of turbulence, that you've changed. Okay, so you could have taken this pandemic and just sat around and not done anything about it. Or you could have worked on projects, you could have worked on yourself, you could have worked on your self-reflection, you could have worked on your internal, the things that were going on internally with you, and you could have changed. Now, if you kind of took that road, you're going to be finding that the people you spent time with before the pandemic, that were some of your closest friends, or your relatives that were some of your most favorite relatives, or the people that you talk to every day, you might find that you feel like you have nothing in common with them anymore. You might feel that like the energy's just different. You might feel that when you see them again, like something's off, like you don't want to hang out or you don't want to talk. It's because if you move to that higher level and they've remained on their level, that means you're actually experiencing a vibrational change with the Great Division. So if you did, in fact, heighten your vibration, these are the things that will be happening. You also will start to find out that the people that have maybe left your life 10, 15 years ago, maybe when your vibration was at a different level, they couldn't see when your vibration is at a certain level, you attract what is on that level. Now, if one of your friends or coworkers or family members decides they want to do some work on themselves, they heighten their vibration, you guys might not see each other for 5 years, not because there's a fight or because there's a misunderstanding. It just might be that, people have grown apart, but then like you reconnect years later and you're on almost like things just kind of never stopped, or you kind of just pick up where you left off. But with this period of time, you're almost intolerant of people that are not on your level of thinking, being, and feeling. Okay, so this could have been your best friends from 3 months ago. You just are like, how come I can't connect? How come I just can't have nothing to talk about? If you raised your vibration that much, you've changed, and they may have gone in a different direction. Not to say that it's bad or good, but this is where the division of souls is. This is where we're going with the pandemic. This is where we're going politically. This is where we're going with the virus. There's just going to be, hey, there has been a method of the government trying to control everything. They realized, they couldn't. People are going to be who they're going to be. People are making their choices. So at this point now, it's on an individual level, and people are just deciding where they're at. So I feel there's going to be no more really restrictions. I feel it's kind of going to be like, hey, you're responsible for your own vibration. So if you've heightened it, you're going to find that you're almost repulsed by certain people that were like your best friends. And it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you or wrong with them. You're just like, something's different within me and I just don't connect. And then you're going to be finding that people call you from 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, and all of a sudden you're having conversations with them about the different changes internally that they're making. Like it feels like they're progressing, and all of a sudden you guys are like connecting, and you're like, wow, I never had these conversations with this person before. Well, it turns out that the people that are not of your vibration are falling away. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with them. But there's only 2 vibrations right now. And it's kind of like before there was like this level, then in between levels. And you could kind of like take that ladder and go up and go down and go in between. you're pretty much at where you're at. So what's happening now is that the people that are now at your current vibration that may have left your life a long time ago, you've done the work, they've done the work, and now there's a connection, and there's probably the reciprocation of values, ethics, morals, the ways of living, ways of thinking, ways of being, and ways of transforming. So if you're on a transformational journey, you're also going to reconnect with those people from your past that are also on the same level that you are. And you're going to find out that, you know, your circle is going to become less, but then it's going to widen with people that you didn't think were ever coming back into your life to begin with. So this is really exciting. Let me just say hi to a few people. I see a few people new. Roxanne, first time, hi. This seems like, yeah, you know, I'm very informational, but sometimes I'm a little crazy, and people here know me. So you're going to be entertained. You might get some knowledge and wisdom, but sometimes I'm just a little nuts. So you might laugh. I hope to make people laugh sometimes. So Kelly, you're saying this is on point for you. Lindsay, this couldn't be more true. Hi, Melissa Russo. Michelle. Hi, Debbie Smith. Good afternoon. Hi, Jennifer Gold. Will tomorrow be better? Basically, I think we're going to have a couple more days like this. So, yeah, I just welcome all the new people, the people that are veterans. You could just tell them, hey, Marisa is unpredictable. We don't know what she's ever going to do, but it's usually fun. It's usually informational. And I try to get you guys the channeled information as we kind of go along. So I just want you to realize that if you're finding you kind of want to be in solitude and people are calling you and draining you with problems or with situations, it's different if they're calling you and they want to work on them, because then you could help raise the vibration. And there's a reason why they were brought to you. There's a reason why you guys connected, so that you guys could help evolve each other. But then there's the people you're just going to feel like, I just have nothing in common right now. I just have nothing to say. I don't really know what to say. So it's kind of like, you know, you're just going to have to accept that certain people are not going to be where you're at right now, even if 3 months ago you guys were really tight. Things are changing. The other thing is that the people that come back into your life right now and you find the conversations uplifting, you find them motivational, you find them transformative, maybe actually at a higher level than you, trying to bring you up another level. Okay, so you might be coming into someone's life and they might be helping you, or you might be helping someone else. But if someone's calling you just saying, hey, this is the way I'm living my life and don't plan to change, and I'm just in the same old cycle I've always been, then you're probably not going to want to engage. And you're going to feel bad about it. But in a sense, because you've grown, and we talked about this codependence situation, you're probably not going to feel too bad. And you're like, you know what, I'm just going to be in solitude and work this out. So I am so happy. Diane, you work in healthcare. You know, thank you so much for being on the front lines for all of us. And yeah, so I'm so happy to be connecting with you guys and letting you know about this, because I need some water. Hold on a second. The allergies right now, if you guys are like, oh my God, they're like, it's really humid here. I don't know how it is where are you guys actually at? Are you New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York? Where are you guys coming from? All right. See, when I do the live webcast, I get like a delay in your comments. So you guys are probably commenting and I'm not going to get it for like another 20 seconds. All right. Michael Ruff. Oh my God. How you doing, buddy? I've known Michael a long time. A lot of New Jerseyans. How's everything going in New Jersey? A lot of New Jersey. Oh my God. Everybody's from New Jersey today. That's great. Oh my goodness. How is it all in New Jersey? South Jersey, New Jersey. I think one person in Pennsylvania. Tunkhannock, how you doing? Wonderful. So, I hope that, hey Jeff, how are you? Kelly, Lake Wallenpaupack, what a beautiful area. Missouri, ooh, nice. A lot, I mean, like everybody, wow. Everybody's from New Jersey. Hi, Kathy, Jeff. Wow. Hot and humid everywhere, guys. I know. See, that's the thing. It like makes us all so. Salt Lake City. That's not New Jersey. Chemung, New Jersey. Eileen, I know you from the past. Kim, New Jersey. Rita, Philly. We're like, got that little belt there. Good. It's so nice to see all you guys. Bucks County. Hey, look. Bucks County. Yeah, Bucks County. I have on a Bucks County Playhouse t-shirt today. Canada. That's just random. Hi, Sandy. How you doing from Canada? Yeah, Bucks County. I have on the Bucks County Playhouse t-shirt right now. I just actually found it in my drawer. Yeah, it's from 2014, though. Yeah, that's when I had the show there. We haven't been there. We're obviously not going there this year. Haven't been there last year, but we were there for 6 years doing Connection Beyond Live. Yeah, man. I represented Jersey for quite some time because I lived in Jersey for 17 years. But now I'm in the mountains. Yeah. So, Jennifer, I'm glad you saw me at Bucks County Playhouse. I hope to come back one day. They changed their format, is what I heard. So, I don't know what kind of format that is, but medium Marisa Liza Pell, we're going to have to be somewhere else when this the pandemic's over. But for right now, I'm on Zoom. That's where I'm at. So, yeah, man, Lila, I missed the live shows. I know it was awesome, but because of the pandemic, I'm not doing any live shows. I love being live. I love seeing a live audience. I'm so lucky that your shirt from 2014 still fits. Honey, the top might fit, but the bottoms don't. Okay? So don't feel so bad. Because, you know, with the girls, you got the butt and the hips. And especially if you're Italian, you got the butt and the hips. You know what I mean? So the shirt fits from like where you're seeing, but if I sit down, it's not like I'm going to go out walking around like this, but you're only seeing when I stand up a little bit. All right. Diane, still have my brother Billy because of you. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Diana. I like hearing these validations because I don't get to hear this. I tell people information. They're like, oh, that doesn't make much sense because it doesn't really make sense like right away. And then when I hear this stuff, I don't remember saying it, obviously, because when things are channeled through, I don't really recall it because it's not coming from me. But that's really touching that happened. I'm glad he's okay. I don't know how long ago that was in Tom's River. It had to be many, many years ago. But God, that makes me feel so warm inside to know that your brother Billy is okay and that a message came through for him from the other side or at a live event. That actually saved him. I don't take credit for any of that stuff. I try to leave that to the other side. I'm the postman. I deliver the message, or the postwoman. I deliver the message. And, I can't really believe so many times people come to me. Sometimes they keep their notes and it's like 5 or 9 years later. I had this one woman, she was a client, many, many, many years. And she had a relative pass away. And the relative 9 years prior came through and mentioned a name, just mentioned a certain name to her. And she just kept it in a journal. And then her daughter had a baby and named the baby. And she never looked at her notes. And then when she went back from 9 years ago to her notes, that relative came through saying that a baby boy was going to be born and said the name that the daughter ended up naming the child, but they never talked about this name because it was in her journal from 9 years ago. And at that point, the daughter didn't even have a boyfriend. So like there was no real point of giving the information. So it's just kind of like, wow. So thank you so much for giving me that feedback. I really appreciate hearing a story like that. Bonnie says, I'm always afraid to take a risk to make myself happy. Should I take a risk? Is it a good time? I'm always thinking of everyone but myself. Taking risks right now in the retrograde, Bonnie, can be a little bit, you might be still unsure, but you need to take the risk internally to decide how you want to live and where you want to be and who you want to be. But to take external action right now, it sometimes is a little preemptive right after an eclipse and during a very strong retrograde, because you might end up going back on that. And if you make certain decisions for yourself, end up going back on that, sometimes it could set you back. So I would urge you to, have a session with me or with somebody else or with a spiritual advisor of yours to discuss some things, or even get an astrological reading done for yourself, because that really focuses on timing more than it does the message. That's a very scientific model to be able to use. So Teresa, your husband's having surgery. We will be all, if I could just get a minute for everybody to just kind of give some positive vibes to Teresa, sending some positive vibes her way, and some healing for your husband, Teresa. Thanks for putting that out there to us. Like I said, we're on the porch, usually not on the porch on Monday or Tuesday, but I missed the porch for 2 weeks. So I figured you guys might want some outside energy, a grill, decorative pillows, and a Bucks County Playhouse 2014 shirt. So I'm so glad that you guys all got to see my shirt. I don't know when I'll see Bucks County Playhouse again, but let's hope the stage is open having me back. So I hope everybody understood what I was talking about people being a little bit distant out of your life and not feeling guilty about not feeling connected to certain people you felt connected to before the pandemic because of different mindsets, whatever those mindsets might be, or just different vibrational levels. So many of you have grown so much during this time. Okay. So it's really important to not feel bad about it. And also let the door open for the new people to come into your life, not new people that you haven't known before because it's retrograde, but old people returning who have done the work on themselves. And together you could actually move ahead on this new path together and really transform and really have the support in your transformation. Because you don't want to be at a high vibration and be dragged down by any toxic vibrations or lower vibrational energy. But the thing is, if you've really gotten to that higher level vibration, walk through the door, you can't even really connect with people in a lower vibration anyway. Where when you were in the middle vibrational energies, you could go back and forth down the ladder. Right now, like I said, today's the final day. So you got to make that interior choice of what you want to be for your life, what you want to see for your life, where you want to go, because it sets you up for the next 15 years. Okay. And once you move through that door and close that door behind you on that higher vibration, you're not even going to be able to talk to the people at any lower vibration, because that's where we're at right now. Before the pandemic, before everything started happening with the world shifting, we could go up and down the ladder and say, okay, let me get drained by all these people, or let me have these people bring me up. And now it's like you're at where you're at. So let the people come into your life that are like-minded, of your vibration, and don't try to think too much about what's happening with people that you were close to who you're like, I don't even know what to say anymore. What's going on? People are either going to step up to that vibration that you're at, or they're going to be on a different doorway, on a different floor, and you guys will see each other another time when the vibration shifts again. So I hope you guys really enjoyed today's Porch episode. And because it's the retrograde, midweek, maybe I'll bring you The Office. So we'll reverse it this week. Or who knows, maybe the lounge. I haven't done the lounge in a while. So I really love connecting with you guys. It's the highlight of my day. And anything that you need from me is in the description of the video. If you want to be alerted when I have my manifestation course, or you want to download my 8 steps to talking to the other side guide, or you just want to be informed. And remember, I have a YouTube channel, Connection Beyond. So if you miss this on Facebook, because it comes, every week, a couple times a week, it'll go right into your inbox from your YouTube. So if you subscribe to Connection Beyond, then, you'll get it right in your inbox as soon as I put it up. All right. It was so nice seeing you guys. And remember what I told you, leave the door open for those people to come back in your life from 15 to 20 years ago. Now they've worked on themselves. Now you've worked on yourself, and now you guys can connect. So I wish you the best for your Tuesday. And remember what I said in the beginning, chalk up the day. No more practical issues going on. No more trying to figure it out. No more trying to solve problems. Just take a breather, have dinner, hang out with your loved ones, talk to friends, listen to problems, whatever you want to do. Of course, what people want to fix themselves. And just enjoy the night, okay? Tomorrow will be a different day. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.